First we played in Pittsburgh, but again, it was another long road trip. It's a good test to see how the kids kind of react for being on the road. Thought they did an awesome job. We came out. It's you never know how it's going to start in some games like that. But we came out very strong. The guys played well. Overall, like we're doing so many things. That's what's fun about coaching this group is we're doing so many things right, and sometimes we're not getting production when we need it. But I think if you continue to do the right things over and over, you're going to start getting those goals. It's a fun group to work with. Again, I've said that twice now, but it's like especially for myself, like there's a bunch of young guys that every single day they want to improve. I've had the pleasure of working with Chuck and JMO, for the last year. And it's just fun to see improvement. It's fun to see their game kind of elevate, from one year to the next. And the things that you're teaching them, or you're trying to provide them to get to the next level, just to have success there. Like you start to see it in their practices, in their games, and it's a fun group to work with. They have a lot of talent. And that's also fun to work with as a coach because they see the ice well, and they're just very receptive of things that we're saying to them. Yeah, it's, again, 500 at the start of the season with new players, a lot of new players, and I think we're a little bit younger than last year too. It's been a great start. Obviously our record, we'd like it to be 6-0, right? But that's just not realistic all the time. I think when we're doing things in the wrong way and things aren't going our way, you create your own luck, your own bounces. I think we're doing the right things, and I think we can keep continuing to do it. Guys progress. I think those bounces will start going. And, for the biggest thing that we probably see right now is, we'd like to get more goals. But it's part of the game. Sometimes you score a lot, sometimes you don't score at all. It's just doing the right things. I think just keep continuing to do that, and I think they'll start coming. Yeah, this is old school, man. This is like you play a team 8 to. It used to be even more than that in regular season, right? So, you start a rivalry. That's how it's formed, right? You play a team so many times, you get to see them. Like some games get ugly, some games it's just to have that edge is always a positive for your group. Obviously, an in-state team, you want to have that edge. You're playing them that many times. Like those points matter at the end of the year, right? So we might see them at the end of the year too, right? In playoffs. So that's one thing for us. Like you want to set the tone right away. And I think guys understand that. Like guys want to have that edge against an in-state team, and it always makes it makes the game fun for the fans. It makes the game fun for the players to know what game is coming up, against Green Bay, and it's a fun game to coach too. Yeah, that first year, again, I just retiring from hockey. Didn't know. I wanted to get back. I love hockey. I wanted to get back into it. I just didn't know the extent of it, so I just wanted to see what it was like behind the scenes. I wasn't there too often. I know I got that role given to me in the beginning of the year, and then I stepped in being coach. Was definitely not prepared for that, but it was a great experience. It was tough to turn down, and it kind of gave me a feel of what it was like, and I enjoyed it. I've learned a lot, especially through Andy, just in the coaching aspect of things, how you run things, how I've been in the locker room plenty of times, but not as a coach. So you get to listen to what he has to say. He's been around a lot. So I've learned a ton. I've learned a ton with video and how you teach kids, how you say things to them. And I think all of that, what has helped me the most is just the experience. Like it's hard to go and do something, just for the first year because you don't really know, right? So having a year under my belt, you get to explain things to kids and you kind of understand a little bit more. You can explain it to them better. You're more comfortable explaining it. And then it's just easier on the bench too, coaching the kids and like momentum in games and how you talk to them and how you teach them.